There are 3 limited items on Roblox that make sounds when you equip them on your avatar. Telemon's chicken suit, the Bright Eyes Bloxy Cola, and the transient harmonica. When you put them together, they are the most annoying items in the entire game. But when you put them together, they cost 4 million Robux. So instead of buying them, I decided to trade for all 3 of them. And I decided to make a bunch of other trades. So let's get straight into it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know anything about this item, bro. The benthic Deep Hunter. Why am I getting a 31k win here though? This is just like too good to refuse. I gotta take this one. I guess we gave the peanut butter hair, the black iron antlers, and 2 8-bit Roblox coins for 2 benthic Deep Hunters. We got a 31k win. I mean, can't be mad at that. I just received this trade on the Demon Shank for 20k for my black iron horns, 8-bit tabby cat, pink galaxy glaze, and the green banded top hat. Honestly, this 4v1 upgrade for only 20k is a steal. Let me just go ahead and accept this real quick. I just got this trade though for the Silver King of the Night. We're upgrading the Peridot Panic and the JJ into it. The Peridot Panic right now actually is doing really good. It did just drop, but it's doing really good at the moment. 36k on Silver King of the Night isn't even that bad, but I think I'm gonna try to counter this one and see if I can do it for less instead. So I brought it down to 16 and I'll send that. So after a few counters back and forth, we ended up agreeing on this trade where I give 30.5k for the Silver King of the Night with the Peridot Panic, the Vlad's Lament, the gold top hat, and the JJ top hat. Honestly, not too bad. This item can probably pull like 50k on it. Today is October 1st. Which means the Headless Horseman just came out. And you might be wondering, why is that even relevant? First of all, if you don't own Headless, let me just flex on you real quick. Second of all, that means that a ton of people want Robux, and I have a ton of Robux. So I'm gonna try my best to try to finesse some people on Robux trades. So I found people that were looking for Robux on Rollymons, and I decided to just mass send out trades to all of these people. It didn't matter what items they had or what items they wanted. I just try to send low balls with a ton of Robux in it. I literally try this every single year and I'm usually able to get some pretty insane trades. So I try to send some huge wins for me and I sent all kinds of trades out hoping that I can get something completed. If you guys are enjoying the video, please leave a like and subscribe. We're trying to hit 300,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so help us get there. Until eventually I got countered with this trade. Hopper Steampunk, 8-bit crown, 40k Robux for Zip It, Entropy, and Fiery Egg. Let's do it. So we ended up getting a 40k low ball on an item that gets 100,000 overpays, the Lord of Entropy. So this strategy obviously is working. And shortly after, we completed another Robux trade. This one was a 26,000 overpay for the Golden Crown of Warlords. I gave 25,000 Robux and got the Evil Skeptic, the Black Iron Antlers, Paintball Enthusiast, and the Rubber Ducky. But that's not all, because we also got a trade giving Robux for the Roblox Madness Face. We're giving the Noob Attack Parastron, the Black Iron Antlers, and 50,000 Robux for the Teacup and the Madness Face. So we gained 22,000 Robux, and I decided to just go ahead and accept this trade. We got sent another Robux trade for my blue Rockstar Smile and about 30,000 Robux. The only problem is that we're actually getting some trash items here. Gork Your Caveman Friend is terrible. The Violet Fang is mid, but we're winning 15k and we're getting an upgrade. So either way, I'm still gonna accept. Unfortunately, that was the last Robux trade we got. So I kind of started to get bored and I decided to gamble my limited items instead. Our final deal is, if it lands on heads, I give you Blue Bubble Trouble for free. If it lands on tails, you give me 2 Evil Hat Belts and Black Iron Antlers for free. We're breaking the terms of service day by day. Love to see it, man. I lost 100k in a gamble last time, so let's hope I don't lose another 50k. All right, let's just do it. Bro, I just can't win, bro. I swear Nate rigs these coins. I don't know how you do it, bro. You're just rigging it, bro. I don't know where you're doing this from, bro. In total, I've lost like 150,000 Robux to this dude. But it's alright. Let's just get back to regular trading. I just got a trade for the Green Sidewinder. I'm overpaying 231k with the Ice Valk, Viscount of the Federation, and the WC Ultimate Citron Celebration. 231k is a bit high for this item. I feel like it's not really getting that many trades at the moment. So I'm going to try to counter and see if I can bring that 230 down. Honestly, I'm just gonna kind of lowball him and send like 150 and see what he counters me back with. And he ended up sending me this, which ends up being 210k for it. We ended up countering back and forth a few more times until eventually he sent me this trade. It's a 2-part mass trade. In the first part, I'm winning 7k, and in the second part, I'm giving him 195k. So in total, I'm giving 187, which honestly is pretty cheap for this item. And I decided to just go for it. And then I received this trade, which was the classic fedora and 25,000 Robux for the Valkyrie helm and the super happy face. So I'm winning 35k here, which honestly isn't too bad. But I decided to see if I can counter and try to send a little bit less, 18k instead. Well, we pretty much instantly got this trade completed. That's nice. So we downgrade our CF, like what was it, 18,000 Robux for Valk and super happy face. We had a 42k win. Honestly, that's pretty good. I feel like we did nice here. What is this, bro? What is Lua Class sending me right here, bro? Like, what am I meant to take out of this, bro? Bro joins the stream, says enjoy, happy 20 mil. Get out of here, man. Like, if you're gonna give me a donation, you know, I'm just saying, like, we can do something like this instead. You know, we could start at this. No, I don't want to do that.
20 minutes later.
Well, I guess we're back at 20 mil now. Oh my god, bro. Yo, shout out to Lua Class, man. This guy is literally goated. So now we should be back at 20 mil once again after this donation. Highly donated, bro. That's my new name, bro. Highly donated. So for the second time in 1 week, we hit 20 million value. But this is also the second time in 1 week that I lost 20 million value. Because I decided to move a bunch of my items from my main account to my alternate account. So I traded every single one of my Paracerons, every single one of my Katanas, and a few other items onto my alt account because I wanted to hold on to them. I like to keep them separate so I don't get trades inbound on them and I don't get tempted to trade them off. So after sending out all of these trades and moving everything to my alt, I ended up losing about 2 million value. And we're back at 18 million again. But I did move the Archduchess of the Federation and the Clockwork headphones to my main account, so we have a couple new items to trade. And I just received this trade for my Snowflake Eyes, Pink Eye, super happy face, and Demon Shank for the Silver King of the Night, where I'm overpaying 27,000. Yeah, you know what? I'll just take this one. I feel like we're doing good enough here. 27 on Silver King is not bad. We got a decent enough upgrade. I rock with it. Evil Skeptic, Ultimate Victory, Tail Flip, Blue Goof, Black Knight Horns. I think we should go for this one, honestly. This is a good trade. Yeah, very nice, man. 4v1 upgrade, 7.7k is not bad at all. I'm rocking with it heavily. I think we did very good here, not gonna lie. We're at 318 on Poison with CF, Blizaria, Prey. All right, 318 is not the worst though. So let's go ahead and counter this for Poison. See if we can push for a little bit more. As Prey isn't doing that great at the moment, that is true. So I decided to counter this trade and replace the green top hat with the Evil Skeptic and ended up making it 350,000 overpay. And she ended up accepting the trade, so we got a 350,000 overpay on the Poison Horns with a Dominus Prey, Blizaria, Classic Fedora, and Evil Skeptic. And I'm gonna be 100% real with you guys. This ended up being a huge fail trade because a few days later, the Dominus Praefectus dropped by 90k and the Poison Horns rose by 100k. So now, instead of being 350,000, this trade is only 160,000. One of my worst trades in a long time, not gonna lie. Oh, okay, so we just got a 3-part mass for the Silver King of the Night inbound. It's 603,000 for 550,000. I'm giving the 8-bit Royal Crown, Super Duper Fly Cap, Beast Mode, Blizzard Beast Mode, Black Iron Horns, and the Blue Queen of the Night. So we're overpaying 53,000 in this trade. Let me counter this though. I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit more on this mass. It's decent. It's not exactly what I'm looking for. I was at OBC and we'll add Winter's Top Hat. That makes it an extra 5k. We'll do that. Wait, I'm confused, bro. This guy countered me with more. I'll take it. All right, let's get this beast mode. All right, cool. That should be it. Silver King. About 60k for the Silver King of the Night, which is not bad. 610k for 550. I'll take it, honestly. And then I got this trade for the Santa Tentacles and the Blue Clockwork headphones inbound, and we were paying 8k with the Playful Vampire, Scissors, and Blue Bubble Trouble. Unfortunately, we couldn't really come to an agreement, so once again, we decided to do a coin flip. If it lands on heads, I only have to give 6k for it. But if it lands on tails, I have to give 12k. All right, let's do it. In 3, 2, 1. Come on. Bro, like, I swear this thing is rigged. I have never beaten this guy. Never. How? It's rigged. And now I have to take this. That's 12K for it. We'll take it. We got a lot of Robux here, which is cool at least. Let's do it. I don't have a choice, so this is not too bad. But of course I'm gonna counter and see if I can get a little bit more. So instead of 8,000 Robux, let me put like just under 12,000, and that'll make it a 20K win for me. This trade is pretty good. 19K Black Iron Horns, good downgrade as well. I'm looking for downgrades, so this is especially good for me. You know what? This trade isn't even that bad for Valk. 29. When I have 36 inbound right here, 29 seems good to me. I'm gonna just accept this. I don't mind. I think we did good here. 29. Valk has been pulling like around 40. I don't mind this at all. We got a nice little 4v1 upgrade into it. Decent stuff. No way that trade goes through. Does that actually go through? Wait, hold on. No way! Wait, what? Wait, what? Yo! Yo! 380K on it? Oh, nah! What is this trade? No way! Wait, hold up. 380K? Oh my god, Silver King of the Night, Classic Fedora, Playful, Troublemaker? Bro, wait. Let me just remind you guys what I gave for this item. 186 for it. 186. And we just got 380. We're only giving 6K in an upgrade for JJ. Honestly, that doesn't even seem that bad. With Black Iron Horns, Vlads, let me just go ahead and accept that, not gonna lie. I feel like we did pretty good. We got a nice little upgrade. We barely overpaid. And I think JJ is pulling like 25 right now, so that's not too bad at all. Boom, we just completed this trade. So we gave the Blizzaria and a different JJ for Valkyrie Helm, Blue Bubble Trouble, Tail Flipped, Shady Business Hat, and a little bit of Robux. We're only giving 13K for Valk in this trade, which actually is pretty good. Honestly, I'm not trying to upgrade, but I can't say no to a trade like this. And of course, I got another upgrade right after. We upgraded into the Silver King of the Night. I gave the Pink Galaxy Glaze, the Ice Gold Nevermore, the Valkyrie Helm, and the Noir Prasteron. For the Silver King, 2 Alligator plushies, and the Immortal Sword. So we overpaid 20K, which really isn't that bad. This item can probably pull like 40 or 50K, so I can't complain. I just got a trade inbound for one of the rarest items in the game. The New Year's Crown 2012. If you don't know anything about this item, it actually came out for the April Fool's hacking of 2012. So it was actually never supposed to come out. And I just got sent it for 3.8 million Robux. With 2 Eyes of Emerald Wrath, Clockwork Headphones, and Archduchess of the Federation. It recently got traded for the Dominus Messer and the Cardboard Headphones. And it got the Void Star and the Emperor for it. Unfortunately, I am not going to be taking it though. I know that if I have this item, first of all, I would fail trade it. Second of all, 3.8 million is literally insane. I don't think that this item is really worth that much. It's not for me. I just got a trade to get 2 Santa Tentacles. I already have 2, so if I accept this, I will have 4 Santa Tentacles. But we're getting a 14.5K low ball with the gold shiny teeth, the bunny ear fedora, and the ruby starstone of the Federation. Honestly, for a 14K low ball, I feel like I have to accept this. It doesn't matter how many of those things I have. Yo, perfect. We just received the trade on Santa Tentacles as well. So this is like a 16K win on it. Honestly, I want to see if I can do this without the Ghostfire Dagger and try to get a little bit more. If we can make it like 20K, that should be solid right there. And let's send that. Okay, so I got exactly what I wanted on Santa Tentacles. 20K, Green Bubble Trouble, and Bombastic Antlers. Okay, so we got equal for 2 more Santa Tentacles. Absolutely beautiful, bro. I'm gonna have unlimited Santa Tentacles soon. We have Vault Commando, I'll take it. This guy accepted, so we get more Santa Tentacles. And we get an upgrade of Talamon's Full Hammer, Hammer Productivity, Ice Gold Nevermore, for 2 Santa Tentacles, Tail Flipped, 5.4K win. Not bad, honestly. Okay, so I just received another 2-part mass trade. This one is from my Dominus Praefectus. I'm getting the Bloxy Cola, Purple Queen of the Night, Blue Bubble Trouble, Catching Snowflakes, and Mrs. Tentacles. So that ends up being like a 71,000 overpay. I'm pretty confident the Bloxy Cola gets like 100K on it. So I'm actually going to go ahead and accept this trade. Even if I can get more for Prey, the fact that we're getting Bloxy is pretty crazy. And because I have Bloxy, that means that I'm only 1 item away from completing the Sound Hat collection. I already own the chicken suit. I got it in this trade almost 2 months ago. And there's been this guy DMing me about trading the harmonica for the past few days. And this is the trade that he offered me. It's the Clockwork Headphones, Midnight Blue Shaggy, classic fedora, and super happy face for the transient harmonica in a 290,000 overpay. I'm not gonna lie, right now the harmonica is not doing that well. So I'm gonna try to counter and see if I can do it without the clockwork headphones and overpay less as well. So I decided to just add a bunch of Robux to the trade and try to overpay 160,000 and send that. And apparently he didn't like my offer because he countered me back with this, which is 194k. And he said the trade has to have clockworks in it or else he's not willing to do it. And I decided to counter back with only 100k. We ended up going back and forth a few times on countering until he sent me a trade that I actually kind of liked. This one is 167. We're getting the scariest hood, the peanut butter hair, and the transient harmonica. And I'm giving the clockwork headphones, midnight blue shaggy, Valkyrie helm, and the classic fedora. Honestly, I'm kind of considering this one, because I feel like the ads we're getting here really aren't too bad. And harmonica right now is doing bad. So if I wait with this item for a little bit, maybe it could do better in a couple weeks or something. And plus, if I get this one, we do complete the entire sound set. So I think I'm just going to go for it. I don't know if this is a good decision or not, but let me just do it. Yeah, genuinely, I have no idea about this trade. It could be really good or it could be really bad. Obviously, I'm leaning towards really good. That's why I accepted it. But either way, we completed all of the sound hat items. Now I can go into random games and annoy all the little kids.
Yeah, I'm surprised highly wanted's in here. He's verified.
Never mind, I can't even troll because of my check mark. So after over a week of trading and moving a bunch of my items to my alt account, we're currently at a value of 18,887,000, which honestly is pretty good. At one point we were just barely above 18, and we're now at 18.9, so I'll take it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. Peace.